A dire warning from his own top generals. The Supreme Allied Commander Europe, United States Air Force General Alexis Gregory Grinkowicz, who goes by the call sign Grinch, was in Sweden, where he issued a stern and very strong warning to Donald Trump, saying that you are strengthening Russia, Iran, China, and North Korea, and you are weakening the NATO alliance. Grinkowicz was in Sweden, where he praised Sweden and other European allies who Donald Trump is attacking. He said, for example, what he likes about Sweden as an ideal ally of the United States, is how he refers to Sweden, is that you say things are made with Sweden, not made in Sweden. And that's how partners should be treating each other. Now, of course, with Donald Trump always being me, America this, America that, and not talking about the NATO alliance and attacking the NATO alliance, this top general was clearly referring here to Donald Trump, and he didn't want to mention Donald Trump by name. So I want you to watch what takes place here in Sweden as Grinkowicz, as one of the top commanders in NATO, discusses the importance of this relationship with Sweden and NATO in general. Here, play this clip.
As governments remove barriers to work with defense firms, you're doing that here in Sweden, and we can learn from you. As you build transatlantic partnerships or pan-European partnerships or global partnerships with other like-minded nations, we can learn from you. And as you create opportunities for co-production and co-development, we can learn from Sweden. Sweden's industrial base is already doing these things and demonstrating that it can deliver. Yesterday, I heard the phrase "made with Sweden" in stark contrast to the other phrase that you might have chosen, a more protectionist phrase of "made in Sweden." This is fantastic. All allies would benefit from adopting this mentality, as a rising tide lifts all boats. So in conclusion, everything I'm seeing from Sweden, the collaboration, the modernization efforts, the defense investments, the health of your defense industry, frankly, I think someone gave you all a checklist for being a model ally, and you just went down and started checking it off. So it's a real privilege to be here today with you today with a model ally who's doing so much for the alliance, and I truly look forward to your question.
Now, that's not the only top general who's giving Donald Trump these warnings. In addition, Keith Kellogg, Lieutenant General in the United States Army. I mean, people don't know this about Keith Kellogg. I mean, he's 81 years old now, but he commanded the 82nd Airborne Division. He was Special Operations. He also was a leader of command in Europe. He was in the Vietnam War, the Persian Gulf War. He's received numerous awards from the Army Distinguished Service Medal, Bronze Star, Legion of Merit, Defense Superior Service Medal. He was Trump's envoy to Russia and Ukraine. Putin did not want Kellogg to be there because Kellogg wanted to hold Putin accountable. So Putin told Trump, get rid of Kellogg. Then Kellogg just became the envoy to Ukraine and not Russia. And then he basically got pushed out of the Trump regime, which we always knew that Kellogg was not going to make it that long in this Trump regime. So here, Kellogg similarly echoes what you heard from Grinkowicz warning Donald Trump. You've got these malevolent actors out there, North Korea, China, what's left of Iran, and Russia, who are joining forces. Watch what Kellogg says here. Play this clip.
But it's clearly with Russia, there are some malevolent actors out there. You have North Korea, you have China, you have what's left of Iran, and that's falling apart, and you have Russia. Now, in the past, we didn't allow those four to come together. We kept them kind of separated. And now they're come together. Now the point is to kind of not break them apart, but move some separation, that you don't have to worry about them anymore. And you get to a point where you've separated North Korea, you've separated China, you've separated Iran from Russia, and you keep them isolated.
And then Kellogg praises Zelensky. I want you to watch this for yourself. Play this clip.
But he's stubborn. He has his opinion. He's unafraid to say that. He knows how to use media. And I made a comment, I took some criticism for at the time, that I said he was an embattled and courageous leader. And I've said people within the administration, we in the United States have not seen a leader like him since Abraham Lincoln.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we bring you a very serious and important political story from the United States. This story is making headline across America and around the world. It involved former President Donald Trump and something very unusual, a public warning from his own top military generals. This is not a normal political disagreement. This is not a small criticism when senior U.S. generals speak publicly, especially about our former president. It sends a strong message. It also raises big questions about leadership, national security, democracy, and the future of America. So today in this video, we will explain everything in very easy. What exactly happened? Who are these top generals? Why they are warning Trump? What this means for the US military? How this affects America democracy? And what could happen next? Make sure to watch this video till the end because this story is bigger than politics. It is about power, responsibility, and the rule of law. Let us begin. Who is Donald Trump? Donald Trump served as the 45th President of the United States from 2017 to 2021. He came to power as a political outsider and changed American politics forever. Trump is known for strong and aggressive language, attacking opponents openly, questioning democratic institutions, challenging traditional norms even after leaving office. Trump remains one of the most powerful and controversial political figures in America. Millions of people still stop him while millions securities options him because of this. Anything Trump says or does still has a huge impact on the country. Why are U.S. journals important? The United States, this story, you must first understand why U.S. journals matter. The United States military is one of the strongest and most respected force in the world. Its top generals are not politics. They are professionals who are accepted to stay neutral, loyal to the constitutions, and forced only on national security. Normally, journals do not attack personalities publicly. Journals do not take political side. Journals speak very carefully. So when top military leaders speak out openly, it usually means something very serious is happening. What is the Trump warning? Recently, several former and current top U.S. military officials have spoken openly, using what many experts describe as a clear warning directed at Donald Trump. The message is simple but powerful. Any attempt to weaken a democracy, misuse military power, or ignore the constitutions will not be accepted. This word did not come in one single speech. It came thoughts, interviews, public statement, book, and memories. Uh, Congress testimony. Together, these statements send a strong signal that Trump action and word are deeply concerning to military leader. What are journals worried about? Respect for the constitutions. The U.S. military does not serve a president; it serves the constitutions of the United States. Top generals have expert Congress that Trump talk about use power beyond legal limits. Questions elections result without evidence. Congress actions that could weaken Democrats' institutions. For the military, this is extremely dangerous. If a leader does not respect the constitutions, it can lead to choice, instability, and abuse of power. Using the military for political uh, purpose. One major concern raised by journal is Trump past behaviors related to the military. During protest and political unrest, Trump suggests use uh, troops agents, civilians talk about extreme force, treated the military as the personal tool. Generals believe the military should never be used to silence political options, control elections, intimidate uh, critics. This across a red line. One major concern raised by Journal is Trump's past behavior related to the military. During protest and political unrest, Trump suggests using troops against civilians, talk about extreme force, uh, trusted the military as a personal tool. Journals believe the military should never be used to silence political options, control elections, intimidate citizens. This crosses a red line. January 6 and its aftermath. Many military leaders were deeply disturbed by the event of January 6, 2021, when a violent mob attacked the US Capitol. Journal worry that false claims about elections can cause violence, incongruence, anger can turn into uh, rebellion. Democracy can be destroyed from within. Some officials have openly said they feared a constitutional crisis. What does specific journals say? While many journals spoke carefully, their message was clear. Some key points they made include the military were never sport and legal transfer of power. Orders that violate the constitutions must be rejected. Loyalty to democracy comes before loyalty to any leader. These are not emotional statements. They are warning. Why is the public and not private? Many people ask why are journals speaking publicly? The answer is simple because the threat is public, the statements are public, the dangerous affect the entire nation. Military leaders believe silence would be more dangerous than speaking out. How rare is this? This situation is extremely rare in US history. Normally, a president criticized journal politicians argue with the military privately, but it is very unusual for journal to warn a former president publicly. This shows how serious they believe the situation is. Trump response: Donald Trump has rejected these warnings. He claims journals are part of the establishment. Establishment. The system is against him. He is being unfairly attacked. Trump continue to hold riots, attack critics. Promise is return to power. This keep tension high. Why this matter for America? This story is not just about Trump, it is about civilian control of the military, the future of democracy, the rule of law. If military leaders feel forced to speak publicly, it means they believe Democrats normal are under serious threats. International reaction. The world is watching closely. US lies wrong about stability, leaderships, trust. Enemies of the US may see weakness, divisions, opportunity. America's global image depend on strong democratic leadership. What could happen next? Civilian civilian possibilities exist. More warning: if Trump language become more extreme, more officials many speak out. Legal action. Trump already faced multiple legal challenge which could limit his future power. Political consequence. Voters may see those warnings are serious red flag. Why journals fear silence? Military leaders believe silence can lead to normalizing dangerous behavior in conquering future abuse of power, weakening democratic value. Their goal is preventions, not punishment. Message to the America people. The warning is also directed at citizens. Journal are saying democracy must be protected, leader must be held accountability. The constitutions come first. This is a reminder that freedom is not automatic, it just must be defense. Final thought: This movement is historic. When top US journals publicly warned a former president, it means something was going very wrong. Regulars of political party, Democrats must be protected, the military must remain neutral. Power must have limit. America's strength does not come from one man. It's come from its institutions, law and people. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please like the video, share your thought in comment, subscribe our channel for more real and host news. Stay informed, stay aware, and we will see you in the next video.